Welcome back to Bowmanville, Ontario. Game 2 of the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League Eastern Conference semifinals is 14 minutes away from getting underway. The 2-seed Kahnawake Hunters and the 5-seeded Clarington Gaels. The Hunters lead this best-of-5 series 1-0 following a 12-5-1 win in Game 1 last night. The Hunters hoping to go up 2-0 with a road win today, and that would clearly give them a stranglehold on this series. And meanwhile, for the Clarington Gaels, they're hoping that this is not their last home game of the season and that a strong string of games is coming up in between now and next weekend. The Hunters trying to take a stranglehold lead in the series, and the Gaels trying to preserve a life in this series. Game 2, Hunters and Gaels coming up in 10 minutes time, or 13 minutes time, I should say. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, on this warm, crispy 31-degree day in Bowmanville, Ontario. It is time for Game 2 of the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League Eastern Conference semifinals to get going in this matchup between the 2-seeded Kahnawake Hunters and the 5-seed Clarington Green Gaels. The Hunters lead this best-of-5 1-0 following a 12-5 victory in Game 1 last night. The Hunters last night, led by 3 goals from Saganugwatsku Yanis Rice and Lalanahawi Francis, were able to power their way to the win. A strong defense as well. However, the defense does lose a key piece tonight as we welcome you to this Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness pregame show here on Baby Blue Memories. The Hunters will be out, but will be without Sadagayantu Van Domlin. He sustained a lower body injury in game 1 of the series and will not be available for the Hunters tonight. The big question for Clarington coming into today's game is who is going in nets. Craig Johansson gave up 6 goals in the first period, and the Gaels, I should say, went with Caleb Hills for the rest of the game, and he had a fairly solid game between pipes. Be interesting to see if head coach Ryan Preston goes with the veteran Johansson, or if he comes back, or if he goes with Hills, or if he comes back with Johansson to start game 2 today. The Hunters, quite frankly, were nothing short of convincing in game number 1. Just like they were in the Halton Hills series, game 1 of that series, they played outstanding. They looked strong, sharp, confident, and really looked like they knew they were the better team in game 1 of that series. However, remember what Halton Hills did in game 2. They came back, hit him in the mouth, and it became a series right up until the very end. You're the Hunters, you want to avoid falling back into that trap. You want to go back home up 2-0, and you want to go back home with an opportunity to end this series as soon as possible. Here we go. We got an updated look at the brackets. You're not going to really be able to pick that up, I don't think. Got a good makeshift bracket here on the page. The program that was given out here in Clarington. Orangeville and St. Catharines in West, they're getting their series started tonight. Elora up 1-0 over Six Nations, game 2 tomorrow at the ILA. Nepean up 1-0 over Akwesasne, game 2 at Anoa Lagoa tomorrow. And then game 3 of this series will take place next Friday at 8 at the Kahnawake Sports Complex. If you can't make it to the arena in Kahnawake, we'll be live streaming this game for you as well. 7:55 p.m. pregame show. We're 1:30 away from game time. Ranowski, one of our officials for today's game. Trying to get the second official. It is Sanos, sorry. So Sanos and Wierenski are 2 officials for today's lacrosse game. The Hunters will be wearing black with burgundy and white trim unless they changed uniforms. They came out wearing the blacks. If you're the Hunters, if there is any such thing as a fault in a 12-5 game, 12-5 win, they took too many powerful penalties as the Green Gaels are on the floor. Clarington knows that they got to come out with desperation. Know that the Gaels, they realize the scope and the magnitude of this game. They have to come out prepared. Kahnawake Hunters, here they are. And you know this Hunters team, they are well aware as to how much of a struggle they endured in that first round. Was the convincing win for the Hunters against Halton Hills. The rest of the series was nail-biting, and in fact, Halton even got him in game 2. The second round, Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League Eastern Conference semifinals. Kahnawake Hunters and the Clarington Green Gaels. The Hunters up 1-0. And now we're going to hear the rendition of O Canada. Each and every single passing game becomes the newest, most important game of the season. Kahnawake wearing black with burgundy and white trim, and it is Caleb Hills that gets the call for the Green Gaels. He came in to replace Craig Johansson in the first, and Hills will get the start here in game 2. Rivera, Bryce Stout, and Cayman Divo starting up here for the Hunters, the starting 5. Kahnawake trying to get not only game 1 here, but game 2. Center, this opening faceoff is brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138. And away we go. Game 2 of this series is underway. The Hunters attacking right to left. The Green Gaels attacking left to right. Clarington in control. Hunters scored very early in game 1, just 28 seconds in. And that was a wire-to-wire win. Let's see how game 2 turns out. And there's a save by Casey Lahash. A rebound swept away, but the Gaels corral it. Already a better start to this game 2 for Clarington than game 1 was. Proctor. Back out. Andrew. Quick stick in, and that's turned aside by Casey. Stout. Up to Creighton Cree, and now Owen Rice corrals it at center. Here's Dylan Martin. Rice. Sagano Guatuluyanis Rice to Owen Rice. Out in front, Rivera scores! The right guy to thread the needle to. Winter Rivera opens the scoring. It's 1-0 advantage Hunters. Hunters scored 37 seconds into game 1. They score 68 seconds into game 2. It's a 1-0 start, and the Hunters are on it. Tehahande Albany around the screen, gallivanting to his strong side. Now gets it up top to Lalona Holly Francis, up to Cayman Divo. Divo Juki. Pass is knocked down. Out in front. Divo scores! The needle has been thread twice, and this time it is Cayman Divo finishing in tight. It's 2-0 Hunters with 18:14 to go in the first. What a loud start to game 2. What's up, baby? Back on the Gaels. Preston. Nolan Preston back out to the near side. Good slide by Marcus Divo. Shot drop down as well. Divo knocks it away. Knocked back into the corner. And Marcus is on it for the Hunters. 17:25 to go here in the first. 2 goals for the Hunters. They scored it in 104 seconds. Dylan Martin. Martin back out. Rice. Shut down. Good hit. Back up. 3 seconds to go. Francis, the bouncer, not on. And it's going to be a soft puck violation. Green Gaels ball. 2-0 lead for Kahnawake. 16:50 to go in period ball. Shot's not on. Warren Oaks finds the rebound. There's Jones. Cayman Divo. To Rivera. Rivera, one hands it out front. Shot pass ain't there. Lalana Howie Francis back for Rivera. 10 seconds to shoot. Rivera, knocked down. Back out to Owen Rice. He shoots 16. Thrown away. Connor Gorman says, yeah, I'll go. First 30 Hunters. Owen Rice. Taking his time. Gorman. Francis. 8 seconds to shoot. Lalana Howie Francis. Crease. And we got a delayed penalty, and it's on the Hunters. Dylan Martin gets the gate for interference, and it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo find the Queen. Hunters penalty kill. .35 to go here in the first. And the Hunters have to kill off a penalty here. Minister interference on Martin. Hunters were 7 for 8 killing penalties last night. There's a chest save. First 30 game Green Gaels. Save. The rebound, Rivera's on it. Went to Rivera up to Jensen White. And he will get over center. De Honda Albany. Got around 1. Back out to Owen Rice on the near side. Shot clock down to 10. Rice with 4 seconds to go. And that'll be a shot clock violation. A well-deserved one for the Hunters as they wasted plenty of valuable Green Gaels power play time. First minute of the minor is up. 14:30 to go, period 1. Kahnawake 2, Green Gaels 0. Winter Rivera, Cayman Daibo with the goals. Out in front, Taylor scores! Taylor with the power play goal. And the Hunters lead is sliced in half. It's 2-1. Gorman, Cayman. Swings it out. Passes behind Kahnawake Francis. Gorman digs it. 5 seconds to shoot. Come right back. It's 3-1. That's a good sign for Kahnawake. The Green Gaels PA announcer didn't even get a chance to get halfway through the goal announcement before the Hunters answered back. And Cayman Daibo's on it. That's the thing. There has been no overjoyous celebrations on the Hunters bench, even though the crowd is quite happy. It's fair enough. Cayman back out. Honde has it knocked away. Good stick by Cairns. Down in front. Turned aside. There's a bouncer not on. That'll go on a play on the Kahnawake ball. Marcus Daibo taking his time. Marcus Daibo's going to stay out there. Owen Rice! That's turned aside. Hills. Ball nearly fumbled. Gorman in on the press. And the Green Gaels will break it. One-man press at that. 3-1 here with 12:28 to go in period 1. Comes out. And the pass by Kent is not there. Picked back up off the hop. Preston swings it over. That pass fails to connect. Shot clock down to 1. And Casey Lahash catches this one. Here's Saganu Gotsuru Yanis Rice. Being pressured by Cairns. Kahnawake Francis out to Cayman Daibo. Francis. Rice. Out in front. Francis. Shoulder save made. Rebound loose. Corralled by Cairns. And back comes Cairns. Against Rice. Oh, he scores! Makes it a 1-goal game. It's 3-2. Timeout on the floor. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Rivera. Jensen White. Preston back out. And that shot's not on. A rebound in tight, tucked wide of the goal. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Action-packed first period of play. Kahnawake up by 1. Well, on Howie Francis. Came in Ibo. And the FAR official says illegal screen. Santos says everyone clear. 3-2 here, Hunters on top. 11 to go, period 1. Shot comes in, saved by King. Marcus Daibo. Alana Howie Francis. With Rivera. Rivera back out. Still gonna go to the Yanni. Fires a bouncer, 8 on. And Hills is on it. Hills gets out of the crease and just kind of rolls it to the corner. 20 seconds to shoot. Kahnawake 3, Green Gaels 2. Side here up high, meeting Proctor. Proctor around him, but Sai stays on him. Back behind the goal. Shot comes in, save. Warren Oaks finishes the check on Preston as the Hunters bring it back over center. Halfway through period 1, Kahnawake 3, Clarington 2. Rivera. That pass is a little high, picked up off the hop by Cayman Daibo. Daibo doubled. Owen Rice fumbled it, picked it back up. And we're going to get a reset here. Press 30 Hunters. Rice back out. Gorman rolling. And Gorman ran into, trying to tuck it in, could not. Connor Gorman took a bunch of punishment, turned over. Cayman Daibo gets it over to Rivera. Good forecheck. And the Hunters force the turnover. 9:10 to go here in the first period of play. Kahnawake 3, Clarington 2. Rivera. Gorman. Out in front. Daibo scores! He's got his second. The passing has been sizzling. And the Hunters restore the 2-goal lead. It's 4-2. And the Hunters win the draw. Here comes another Highway Francis. Shot clock at 18. Francis. Oh. Green Gaels might have gotten away with one right there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying it was a high stick. I will say contact was made to the head by a stick. Back up top it goes. In front, score. Carson Kent scores and slices the lead to 1. It's 4-3. Friday night at 8 p.m. at the Sports Complex. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. If you want to look and feel your best, trust the experts. at Pro Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill in town. 4-3, Kahnawake native. Victor Rivera getting set to take the draw, and he's got it. Rivera threads it up. Pass too far for Corbin. Hills knocks it. Makes the save. Laid up the center. Oh, it hops on Marcus. Turnover. Gaels on it. Proctor. Swung over. McKinney. McKinney swings it over. Taylor, a bouncer. Save made. A rebound tapped on. And Casey with another big stop. Marcus Divo out of the crease. I thought that was the strategy the Green Gaels kind of got to get away from. He had a good series last year, did Owen Taylor. Did not see much of him on offense in game 1. And he's got a goal here for Clarington. Owen Rice comes back, dancing through. From his derriere, can't get the shot away, lands in front. Cayman Divo trying to get the rebound. It's corralled by Hill. And that will be interference on Clarington. Hunter's ball. Rivera. Swings it, Kahnawake. Score! Another scintillating pass. And Kahnawake has the first period hat trick. And the Hunters again restore the 2-goal lead. It's 5-3. Darren Jones comes back. He shoots, not on. Crane Cree's on it. Hunter's still got 20 seconds to shoot. Back is Connor Gorman. Owen Rice. Back out to Rivera. And a penalty in the offensive zone against the Hunters. Dylan Martin will take it. I'm pretty sure I hear Al Arbor somewhere. He's come out to watch these 2 games in Clarington. Time for a Mohawk Super Bingo find the Queen. Hunters penalty kill. Kahnawake 0 for 1 on the PK tonight. Hoping to get a big second kill here on this one. 6:07 left to go. Five to 3, Kahnawake leading. That's it. Second penalty that the Hunters have taken. Both of them happened in the offensive zone. That's broken up and intercepted by Bryce Stout. Stout has some pressure coming up from the back. Comes to Kahnawake Divo and he'll take his time. Francis. Shot clock at 10. Winter Rivera. Rivera bounces one on, kicked away by Hills. And Clarington's on it. 45 seconds gone by in the penalty to the Hunters. Proctor. Comes up. Preston. Andrew. Back up top. There's a shot. Save made. Ryan Proctor let that one go. Suter. Gets the return feed. Swung back, hot potato pass to the top. Slingshot, not on. Rebound, Proctor knocks it down. Shot clock at 15. And Casey Lahash says thanks for the gift. Slide here, back over. Marcus Daibo. Sagano Gwatsudu Yanis. Up to Marcus Daibo. Owen Rice. Shot clock's at 10. 2 Gaels on him. And he will get the shot away. Save made. Sagano Gwatsudu Yanis. Triple teams. Gaels corral it. Gorman in there. And the penalty is over. Nugent gets rid of it. Hunter's 1 for 2 on the penalty kill. As Martin's out of the sin bin. On the left side. Comes back out. Proctor. And one of the Gaels has holding on to his hand. That is Shooter going back to the Green Gaels bench, and he's really holding on to his hand. Hopefully nothing serious there. Rivera. Doubled. Lalana Howie Francis. Score! He's got the goal. That's his 4th of this series, and the Hunters double the lead at 6-3. Lalana Howie Francis gives Kahnawake a 3-goal lead. This is their largest lead of the game. I like how they're playing throwback music here. Treble Charger, 100 million people going my way was just playing on there. They were playing golf. I Hear You Calling before that. All that music bring me back to when I was 10 years old and a semi-good lacrosse player. Rivera. These are really good lacrosse players, though, that you're watching here on BBM. Pass fails to connect with Sago Rice. 2:48 remaining. Period 1, Kahnawake 6 and the Green Gaels 3. Swung over. Score! Owen Taylor's got his 2nd goal of the afternoon, and that makes it 6-4. With 2:33 to go in the first. Side ears on it. Lalana Howie Francis. Rivera, penalty coming up to the Green Gaels. Rivera, crossbar. Remski makes the call. Is going to get it. Slashing call, and it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo find the Queen Hunters. Power play, their first one of the game. They are 1 for 2 on the penalty kill. He has just gone over to Brandon Francis. Hunter's on the power play. It's a slashing call. Cayman Diamond setting up here. Rivera, Martin, Rivera. Back out. Francis. Rice. Out in front. Martin. Lost the ball. Dealing Martin back on it. Shot clock down to 10. Dealing Martin. Back out. Rivera. Fires a bouncer, not on. And that'll go back into Hunter's territory. Shot clock violation against the Hunters. Green Gaels ball. And the Gaels corral it. It's over and back. Ryan Preston and company complaining that the ball should have been started up at the restraining line. Hunters get it back here. Minute 30 to go here in the first. Back up top. Daibo gets a return feed. Swings it out. Francis. Daibo. Came in Daibo drifting. Fakes the pass. 10 to shoot. Back up top. Owen Rice swings it over. And Dylan Martin will take his third offensive zone penalty. And we're going to get matching minors. Well, if there's any solace in this, Drew Cairns went right back at him, and we got matching minors here. 2 for high stick, 2 for rough. Hunters stay with the ball. A minute 7 left to go. 4-on-3 power play now for the Hunters. Francis gets the return feed, swings it, Kamen. He's open. Missed it. Green Gaels ball. And Clarington brings it over the restraining line. And side here, ground run down. Final minute of play in the first. This final minute brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138. There's a shot off the right leg of Casey. Hunters on a 4-on-3 for another 13 seconds. Rivera. Francis. Rivera. Shot not on, and the radar tracker a little off here for the Hunters. It's now 4-on-4. Shot clock down to 7. Rice. Rivera. Green Gaels scoop it up. They're not going to take a timeout. 2-on-1. And that will do it for the first period of play. That is a very loud buzzer, and a long buzzer at that. Well, the Hunters were up 6-1 at the end of the first in game 1. They're up 6-4 here at the end of the first period here in game 2. So we're going to take a pause for the cause. I'm going to disconnect the video, but you can keep it on. We'll come back with a full screen video when the second period arrives. The Kahnawake Hunters leading the Clarington Green Gaels 6-4 at the end of 20 minutes. You're watching Hunters Lacrosse on Baby Blue Memories. Arena in Bowmanville, Ontario. Game 2, Eastern Conference semifinals of the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League. Right now, the Hunters leading game 2, 6-4. And we'll start the second period at 4-on-4. This opening face-off is brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138 Kahnawake, right across the street from Good Leaf's Auto. Hunters playing left to right, the Green Gaels playing from right to left, and the Gaels corral it. Shots on goal in that first period, 18-14 Green Gaels. Gaels in control. Andrew, his pass for Proctor is deflected. Benson White chases him out, 7 to shoot. Back out. That's not there. Here's the shot through traffic. Does not hit the net before the ball did it, before the shot clock went out, so a shot clock violation against the Green Gaels. It's not like NBA or basketball. Once the ball is released in basketball, if it hits the rim, it's a shot clock. Even if the buzzer sounds, it's a matter of when the ball is released. Whereas here in lacrosse, the ball has to hit the net beforehand. Dylan Martin back out on the floor. Shot by Francis is stopped. Back come the Gaels. Back out. Carson Kent. Shot, shoulder save made off the drive by Preston. There's Jones up the floor. Marcus Daibo corrals it. And Daibo's going to pull it out. Gets set up conventionally here in the offense. Francis back out. Shot clock at 8. Francis up to Rivera, back out to Owen Rice. Rice in front, and here's Rivera, tied up. Green Gaels ball. Crease violation on the Hunters, I believe, was the reason for that whistle to be called, blown down. Here come the Gaels, 17:54 to go. Back over Proctor, missed, trying to go far side. Got knocked away by Tiger Snake, who was on it. Gorman, back out, shot clock down to 10, in front, Francis, turned aside, crease violation. And that's stopped, and that'll go out of play. Casey Lahash made the save, and then the ball hit the crossbar. 6 falls out, and there's a drive, not on. The rebound, Jones knocked it away to the opposite corner. Tyler Daibo corrals it. Cayman Daibo. Showing it what's to the Yannick's Rice. Shot clock at 7. Rice spins off. Rice swings it over. Rivera. In tight, Rivera! Shoulder save made. Cayman Daibo corrals at press 30. Rice catches it. Struggling with what's to the Yannick's. Gorman. Gorman driving. Gorman tied up. tripled. Got it back out. Kamen trying to feed Rivera. That pass is intercepted. And back come the Gaels with numbers. But the Hunters get back on D, and the Green Gaels will slow her down. Proctor, good stick. Stout and Chief Moon combined to knock it away. And the rugby scrum is through the shoes. Green Gaels ball. Fresh 30, Clarington with 15:38 to go here in the second. Back out, Proctor. Green 3. Knocked out of the play by Taylor. Back out in front. Taylor bouncer safe. Rebound, Chief moves on it. And the Hunters retain control. Lalana Howie Francis with the Rivera. Francis. Back out to Kamen. 10 to shoot. Owen Rice out in front. Rivera has it roll through him. 5 to go. Pass for Rice. Goes up a Green Gale fresh 30 Hunters. That works. And the Hunters once again using some clock and a moving screen. We got 2 Gales up the floor. Pass a little too high. And Tiger Stacy scoops it up. Marcus Divo swings it to Kamen. 14:25 to go in the second. Hunters by 2. Rivera going to get the shot away. Gorman picks it up. 7 seconds to shoot. Gorman looking. And the feed is too far for Rice. And the precision and pace that the offense moved with in the first for the Hunters has slowed up a bit here. And that hits the butt end of the stick of Casey Lahas. He makes the save. Marcus Divo throws it up. Around the screen. Martin back out to Francis. Gorman. And that pass is not on. Up the floor, Proctor in behind the defense. And that hits the post. And a rebound, Jensen White's on it. Kamen out in front. Rivera held up. We got a penalty coming up on the Gaels. Holding the call. And Kahnawake going to work on power play number 3. We are 1 for 2 on the power play. Thus far, it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo point. The Queen Kahnawake PP. 13:14 to go. Timeout on the floor. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. The 13:14 left to go in the second. The Hunters will go to work on a power play. They're 1 for 2 here on the PP. Penalty for the Green Gaels was for a hold. And now Sanchez has to go into the box. I don't have a number 10 on my game sheet. So I actually got to go to the OLA page here to figure out who this is. I don't have him here. Okay, it's Liam Mathers. Hunter's on a power play. Francis, Tybo, Owen Rice, down to Sugo, out in front, came in a backhander, turned aside by Hills. Mohawk Super Bingo flying the Queen. Hunter's power play, Kahnawake 1 for 2 today. Andrew. Two goals in game 1 for Eric Andrew. Pass over to the near side, shot clock down to 4. Proctor out in front. I'll be over and back. Kahnawake ball. Minute 19 to go in the Kahnawake power play. Alana Howie. Cayman. Francis. Out to Cayman. To Howie Francis. Cayman Daibo. Swings it to Sago Yanis. Rivera with the shot fake. Shot clock's at 10. Up to Cayman. Cayman swings it over. Pass a little too hot to handle for Cayman Daibo. In front, score! It works this time! Yanis Rice makes it 7-4. Power play goal. The Hunters have found their lucky lady just like you can by playing Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Penalty coming up here to the Hunters. And it's a tripping call on Francis. Yep. Howie Francis going to the sin bin. 11:55 to go in the second. It's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen Hunters penalty kill. Hunters 2 for 3 killing penalties. Gaels on the power play. Here's a shot kicked away as Carson can't let it go. Taylor picks it up. Taylor swings it to the top. Proctor behind the goal. Proctor gets a return feed from Preston. That pass is broken up. Picked back up by Taylor. Shot clock at 15. Taylor. Proctor swings it over. Proctor turned aside by Casey Lahash. Side here, rolls it ahead for Oaks. Oaks corrals it off the second hop. And now Owen Rice is on it. Gorman. Shot clock at 10. Gorman, he's got Albany with him. Sago Yanis Rice and Owen Rice here. One-on-one, isolating. Shoots and that's not on. Gaels pick it up. Shot clock violation. Hunters 50 seconds left to go in the penalty to Howie Francis. Back come the Gaels. Swung over, and that pass is broken up. And the Green Gaels pick it up. Carson Kent's on it. 10 seconds to shoot. Proctor. Kent swings it over. There's a shot and a save made by Casey. Press 30, Green Gaels. 18 to go on the PP. Kent gets the feet up top, swings it over. Preston in, and he misses, trying to tuck it in on the far side. Marcus Divo, he's on it, and Divo's in behind the defense. And he has it knocked away. Creighton Creed wins the battle. Hunters are 3 for 4 gold penalties. Thanks, baby. That feels good. Rivera, a bouncer, save. Shot clock was down to 3. They had to do something with it. 9:30 to go in the second. It's 7-4 Hunters, and we're back to full strength. Taylor swings it over. Chifu pressing. There's a shot blocked off of a Hunter. Press 30, Green Gaels. Proctor. Back out. In front. A backhander not on. And that'll be an interference. That's his ball. Rivera. Kahnawake 7, Green Gaels 4. Game 2 Eastern Conference semifinals. Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League playoffs. Rice back out to Rivera. Rivera around the screen. Dancing. Swings it out in front. Still going to go to the ice. Turned away. And the Green Gaels are on it. One-handed over. Preston. Back out. Shot, not on, a rebound. And that'll be Corral. Right to Rivera. Marcus Divo now at center. Pass too far for Francis. Corral by Martin! And the crease menace sends one over the top of the net. Green Gaels coming out on the break. Taylor. Oh, sorry, that's Cairns. Back over. Will Bryan for Zach Taylor. Or Owen Taylor, sorry. And there's a hit by Darius Jones. Sends his man into canvas. Shot clock down to 2. Shot clock violation. And Chief Moon tied up with, looks like McKinney. And those two guys do pull apart from one another. Howie Francis. Shot clock down to 17. So going to go to the Yannis. He shoots, not on. Rebound knocked down. Green Gaels corral it. Up the floor. Tyler Divo trying to hustle it down. And that's whistled wide. Jensen White finds the handle. Warren Oakes. Owen Rice. Ball on to Howie Francis. Went to Rivera. He shoots, save. Owen picks it up. Fresh 30 Hunters. Ball on to Howie. Owen. He's going to draw a penalty. So he went to the Yanni's players. High stick. And the Hunters will go to work here on a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen. Hunters power play, 6:10 to go. Timeout on the floor. That means as the goalies enjoy a cold beverage here on a really hot 31-degree day in Bowmanville, we remind you that this timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa, beauty and wellness located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill on Route 138. To look and feel your best and look and feel cool, trust the experts at Pearl Spa, beauty and wellness located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. 7-4 Hunters leading. There's 6:10 to go in the second. Kahnawake 2 for 3 on the power play. Starting off with it at center. 6:10 to go in the second. Rivera. Kamen. Howie Francis. Kamen Divo. Swings it. Sogo Rice off the crossbar, and it lands into the lap of Hills. Hills up the floor. And Stout intercepts it. Timeout on the floor. The Hunters will take it here with 1:30 left to go in the power play. 5:39 to go in the second. Timeout, Kahnawake. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa, beauty and wellness located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. You want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts. Pearl Spa, beauty and wellness. So the other series that are going on today, the Western Conference semis will get started. Game 1, Orangeville and St. Catharines. That'll be today at Alder Street Rec Center in Orangeville. Game 2, Nepean and Akwesasne at Anoa Lagoa Arena. That game will get going at 7. Nepean won Game 1, 10-5, and they lead that best of 5 series 1-0. Kamen Divo on the power play with Lalona Howie Francis, Dylan Martin, and Saganu Watsuru Yane Soy. Francis, Rice, Kamen. Martin. On the front, Kamen Divo in alone, turned aside. Gaels on it. Hunter's back on it. Knocked away from Sugar Rice. Good stick by Hills. Oh, Owen Rice got his man with a check. 2-on-1. Gaels, he scored. Some things aside here after the fact. He let him know that he scored. Dylan Martin is on it. Howie Francis on the power play. the Hunters have still found their lucky lady just like you can by playing Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Howie Francis has his second, 8-5 with 4:49 to go. Gaels win the draw. 8-5 Hunters, 4:40 to go in the second. Here's O'Brien with a bouncer. Bryan with the shot they made. Jensen White up the floor to Oaks. Kahnawake leading by 3. Rivera knocked off the ball. To Rivera back on it. Still going to go to Lumiani's race. Gorman. 7 to shoot. De Hollande fires, not on. Green Gaels ball. Oh, and that'll be a penalty. Darius Jones. High sticking on Darius Jones, and the Green Gaels will go to work on a power play here. With 3:41 to go. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Time for a Mohawk Super Bingo point the Queen Hunters. Back up top. Shot. And that's safe. That's a back in. Fresh 30, Clarington. Proctor. Back up. And that shot's ripped wide. A rebound, Oaks. 9 to knock it away from Andrew. Andrew's back on it. Back up top. Proctor. Andrew. Back up top. Slingshot pass to Proctor near side. Kent. And a shot saved. As Andrew had it knocked away. Jensen White into Green Gaels territory. Gorman. Shot clock at 10. Cayman Daibo. A minute gone by in the power play for the Green Gaels. Cayman has to fire it up here. And the shot came in after the whistle, or after the buzzer went off, so shot clock violation on the Hunters. Green Gaels ball, they've got 50 seconds left to work with here on the BP. 2:25 to go in the second. Coming up in the second intermission, we'll have the second intermission report, plus period number 3, all that coming up. Let's get through these last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of period 2 here first, and that's swept up by Casey Lahaz. Rivera. Oaks. Rivera is over the restraining line. Three-second differential between the shot clock and the penalty clock. Rivera shot, save, a rebound, and it's swept up. Penalty to Darius Jones is over. He's out of the box. 100 seconds to go in the period. A shot save made by Casey. Darius Jones comes back. Francis. Rice. Francis can't tuck it, and he's in the crease. 8-5 Hunters leading. Green Gaels come back. As we wind our way down here to the final minute of play in the second period, brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138, right across the street from Good Day Soda. Around the screen. Chief Moon hits his man out. Shot clock down to 4. And there's a drive not on. A rebound picked up off the netminder and off the post. Meanwhile, Tylen Daibo and Matt Suter going at it. Sorry, not Suter, but Nolan Preston barking at each other away from the plate. Shot clock down to 10. 20 seconds to go in the period. Owen Rice. 3 seconds to go. Rice stripped. A shot by Rivera, turned aside. Green Gaels want a timeout. They will get it. Timeout, Clarington, with 9.3 seconds to go in the second. Timeout, Green Gaels. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Line 97. Well, the Hunters lead at 8-5 over the Green Gaels. There's 9.3 seconds left here in the second period of play. Looking at what's going on in Orangeville right now, the St. Catharines Athletics and the Orangeville Northmen. Game 1 of that series. Northmen on top 10-5 late in the second period there. That's the number 1 seed in the West against the number 5. St. Catharines, the heavy underdog in that series against the Northmen. And they put an extra 0.7 of a second on the clock. There's 10 seconds exactly remaining here. Kent. 5 seconds to go. Kent behind the net. Comes out in front. Pass fails to connect. And score at the end of the second period here. The Kahnawake Hunters 8 and the Clarington Green Gaels 5. So we're going to disconnect the video. It's going to keep rolling, though. You can stay tuned. We'll be back in about 9 minutes' time. The Kahnawake Hunters in front of the Clarington Green Gaels, 8-5 here in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You're watching Hunters Across on Baby Blue Memories. We're coming right back right after this. third period of play. The Hunters and the Clarington Green Gaels. Hunters leading at 8-5 as we get set to start the third. Shots on goal. 31-24 Gaels. Third period. Go up 2-0 in this series. Cy Deer picked up an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty at the end of the second period. So the Hunters will be killing a penalty to start period 3. No talking trash, folks. No talking trash. Gaels on the power play. There's opening face-off that's brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138 in Kahnawake, right across the street from Good Leafs Auto. Hunter's going to work on a penalty kill. And the Green Gaels have possession. Green Gaels on the power. Hunter's 3 for 4 on the penalty kill. Back in. Andrew comes back. Shot clock down to 7. Clock down to 3. And there's a save. 4-0. Marcus Leiba. Foreman. Shot. Save made. Goes in, they score. Eric Andrew on the power play. And it's 8-6. Gorman, Owen Rice, 18:25 to go here in the third. Kahnawake 8-6 lead over the Gaels. Crease violation. Shot clock is down to 12. Came in dive on front. Rivera. Save! Rivera fires and he missed it. Trying to go short side. Stays in play. Tehahande Albany after the ball. Green Gaels develop. calling for a reset. The shot clock didn't reset. Shot clock. I'm not quite sure. I can't hear what it's down to. Save me. Side here on it. Maybe when you're done charging, okay? We can charge it so that you can play it on the drive back. I know, but the drive back is going to be long. Here's a chance it's tight. And another crease. You stay around here. Please. Please, baby. Moving pick. Hunter's ball. I'm sorry. Gorman. 16-15 to go. Connor Gorman back for Cayman Divo. Divo in front. Pass fails, connect. And the Gaels will corral it. Oh, Rivera's got it. He'll shoot. Save there by Hills. Shot clock violation. No, not even a shot clock violation. Just Gaels' ball. We went from a 6-4 first period through a 2-1 second period. So, I mean, the defense is certainly adjusted after the rapid fire first. 8-6 Kahnawake leading with 15:30 to go. Uh-oh, look out, open man. Oh, big save, Casey. Marcus Divo. Well on a Howie Francis. Dylan Martin, 10 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds to go. Tug Rice, crossbar. Press 30, Hunters. Oh, Rice on it. This is the guy the Hunters got to get going right here, Martin. Talking to Yanis. And he'll shoot. Save. And that's trapped in the gear of Hills, who got the start tonight instead of Craig Johansson, who started game one. Started every game in the opening round series as well against Aurelia. 14:46 to go. Oh man, that ball is stuck deep. There we go. Preston. Green Cree off the bench. Stout matches up with Proctor. Andrew, shot clock down to 7. Big slide here. Here stays with him. Shot clock at 3. Down to 1. And that's blocked. Good defense, Tiger Stacy, the shot block. Or that was Bryce Stout. That hit him. Gorman. 14 minutes remaining. Connor Gorman swings it to Rivera. Rivera takes it out. Fires, and he missed it. Radar tracker's been off for the Hunters here since that 6-goal first period. Pushed up by the Gaels. 13:40 to go. Kahnawake leading by a count of 8-6. Thailand Diver, not by a shot clock down to 5. Now down to 1. Not on, shot clock violation. Went to Rivera. Howie Francis. 13 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Kahnawake 8, Green Gaels 6. Damon. Rivera in alone. Spinorama shot, save. Went to Rivera, slow to get up. Shot, stick save. Creighton 3. Side here. Deha Hyundai Albany. Lolana Howie Francis. Back to Cayman Dival at the top. He swings it near side. Dylan Martin out in front. Rice turned aside. They're stopped by Hills. Swung over. Out in front. Maybe one too many passes there for the Gaels. Shot clock down to 15. Taylor. Still with it. And stays in play. Proctor picks it up. 5 seconds to shoot. Down low. Shot saved. Rebound. And it's picked up by Tiger Stacey. Back on the Hunters at center. Saginaw going to the Yannis. 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Rivera. Keelan Martin gets called for the moving pick. Behind the net. Shot not on. A rebound. Comes back into Gaels territory. It's going to land in the corner. 10 seconds to shoot. Brian works his way back. Up the center. Shot clock violation, Green Gale. Wow. Technically not, actually. It was just thrown away, but the shot clock was running low. It was down to 3 when Brian fired it up. So I'm going to go to the Yannis. 11 minutes to go. Rice around the screen. Rice fires, save, a rebound, picked up. Eight, 6 Kahnawake leading. And now, Marcus Taylor. Oh, Tyler Dibo coming from behind. Tyler Dibo grabbing Taylor. Oh, here we go. Playing with a clutch. Pulls his shirt down and takes it to the canvas. Things are getting heated here in Clarington. Timeout. Some commotion here in the stands. Stay there, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, we got some commotion here in the stands. They're trying to call to order. Showing you what's going on. we weren't going to be able to pick up anything from where we're seated, but if I was going to get closer, I would have had to have disconnected. And my daughter's in front of me. I'm right here. I can't. Oh, well, I can let you hear some music. Jeez. Meanwhile, lost in this array, the referees are trying to figure out how to call this. I know nobody cares about this right now, but hey, I just thought I'd point out the obvious here. I'm not going closer, folks. I'm here. My daughter's in front of me. We're in a safe haven, right in the center. Which could also be the most dangerous place at times, but not this time.